Let's do it.
This is IUICAZ. Hey, this is IUICAZ. Hey, keeping the faith in the King, and the patience will give us the strength.
How old are you? You're 17. Wow. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You want to attract, when you get a marital age, 19, 20, when you get to 20 years old, the type of man that you want to attract is you want to attract a man that wants to marry you. Because you know how it is in high school. You know how it is. When a man come by and slap, that's ridiculous. That shouldn't be happening. But God says that if we actually married, if we applied the laws of marriage, and if you carry yourself as a respectable woman with modest apparel, you can stop all of that. Now, as far as your foods, right? What type of food do you like to eat? You like to eat everything. You like sushi? You don't like sushi? That's not everything.
I don't like that.
Okay, good. That's good, okay. So, what about pork? You do? You like pork? Did you know that that's against God's laws? This is crazy. This is crazy because a lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't know this. Give me that Leviticus 11 and 7. Because here's the thing. Do you have any family members who have diabetes or high blood pressure? You do? Heart disease, right? You know people that have those type of things, right? And real quick, Deuteronomy 28 verse 61. I'm going to show you. Those diseases, they actually are a curse that comes from God for not keeping his dietary law. Deuteronomy 28 verse 61. I'm going to show you that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in this book.
You can't find diabetes, you can't find high blood pressure, you can't find heart disease written in this book. But he said every sickness and every plague which is not written in this book, come on,
of the law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
He said those, even the sicknesses that's not written, like diabetes, high blood, he said he will bring them upon us. Now, how does God bring them upon? Because here's the thing. Somebody will say, hey, if you don't keep God's laws, he'll bring this bad thing upon you. And people be expecting a lightning bolt to shoot down, right? Hey, look, I mean what God said, nothing happened to me. That's what people think, right? They think that a lightning bolt is going to strike you down. It doesn't work like that. This is how it works. The way that it works is, if you don't keep his commandments, he'll bring these things upon you. Some people may be instantly stricken with a sickness or a disease, but other people it'll happen over time because they're not keeping this dietary law. Leviticus 11 and verse 7.
The book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7. Bring it up. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
Pork, that's the swine. He said the swine is unclean unto you. Why? Because he doesn't chew the cud. Because with cud, like cows, they chew the cud. Beef, they chew the cud. You know what the cud is? Huh? Well, yeah, grass, but what happens is cows, their digestive system, they'll chew the food, they'll chew the grass up, they'll swallow it, it'll go into their stomach, and then it's called the rumen, and it comes right back, regurgitated back up into their mouth, they chew it again, and then it goes right back into their stomach. In essence, what they do is they purify their food before they eat it. So when you eat that beef, you're eating a cleaner type of meat. But the pig, what did it say about the pig?
And the swine, though thou divided the hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet cheweth not the cud.
The pig, he doesn't chew the cud. But the pigs, they'll eat anything. I don't know if you know about you ever heard of, the cartels, right? A lot of times when the cartels want to get rid of somebody, they'll feed that body to pigs. Why? Because pigs will eat anything.
That's right.
They literally eat anything. And they don't have the digestive system that purifies their food. So when you eat that pig who doesn't purify his food, you are bringing diseases and sickness upon you. That's why God said these sicknesses and diseases that's not written in this book, if you break my commandments, they're going to come upon you. So when you go out to eat, you should not eat pork. You know what I'm saying? Ask for chicken. Ask for steak. But leave the pork alone because it's going to kill you. Let's see what else. Come on, verse 9.
Verse 9. these shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall you eat.
And I know you said you don't eat seafood, right? But I'm sure you have friends that do, right? You have friends that eat shrimp and stuff like that. Shrimp, it doesn't have fins and scales. And God said the only type of seafood that we should eat is seafood that has fins and that has scales. Because they are a cleaner type, like calamari, like shrimp, those are bottom feeders. Crabs, lobster, those are all bottom feeders. And God, what he really wants from us, he wants us to have long lives. And one of the ways that we live long lives is by eating the foods that God told us to eat. You understand what I'm saying? So, I know you probably got stuff you got going on today, right? Where you about to go to do today? Gotta go pick up some stuff? Like buy from the store? Did you know that today's the Sabbath day? You didn't know that? Do you even know what the Sabbath day is? You have no idea. Give me that Exodus 20. Yeah.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
All right, so the seventh day, you know what the seventh day is? Saturday. Right? But the Sabbath day actually begins Friday night when the sun goes down, right? So that's the Sabbath day. Give me Nehemiah 10:31. On the Sabbath day, God actually said, he actually gave us laws about how to observe it. Because here's the thing. You said you don't go to church. You used to go to church. And what a lot of people think is that going to church or observing any of God's days is about going there and singing songs and clapping and all that kind of stuff. But that's not how you observe God's days. He actually gave us descriptive ways on how to observe his days. Read that.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10, verse 31. And if the people of the land bring well and any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it or them on the Sabbath.
Right. So today's the Sabbath day. Today's the Sabbath day, right? All these stores are open. But God says if the people of the land try to sell you things, right, they have their stores open, you're not actually supposed to buy from them on the Sabbath day. Does that sound crazy to you? It does? Why do you have any idea why God would say, like, man, like, you can't buy on this one day? You have any idea? Give me Genesis chapter 2 and verse 3. He made 7 days in a week. There's 7 days in a week. And what in that seventh day, he's about to say something special about that. 2 and verse 3.
The book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 2. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it.
See that? The seventh day was the day that he rested. This is not a day that, I know you go to school Monday through Friday, and it seems like Saturday is that one day where you can just, hey, I can just go to the store, I can knock out all my errands and all of that. But God says that the seventh day, that's the day when you're actually supposed to be resting. Because that's when God rested. He rested on the seventh day. He sanctified it. He set it apart. Sunday, which is actually the first day of the week, that's when you should go and do all your errands and all of that stuff. Saturday, you need to just relax. And really what you should be doing, like I said, we have a school over here at 19th Avenue. Come on by to the school and you can learn how to apply these laws. And so that way you could get ready for when Christ returns. You may not, do you even believe in Jesus Christ? What color was he? You have no idea? What did he look like? He had hair. Because here's the thing. We have these two pictures up here, right? We have a picture of this man right here that everybody has seen, and they say that that's Jesus Christ. But then on the outside, we have another man. Now, this man right here, if you were to Google Jesus Christ, if you Google him, that's what will come up. Now his name was actually Caesar Borgia. His name was not Jesus the Christ. But you can't find that description, a description of that man right there, anywhere in the Bible. You'll find it on Google though. You'll find it on Facebook and YouTube, but you won't find that in the Bible. I want to show you in the Bible what Jesus Christ actually looked like. Because here's the thing. You go to your abuela's house, you go there, they're going to have that man, they got that man up, right? They got him up all over the house. And they pray to him, and they have the shrine and all that kind of stuff. But let's see if we can find that man in the Bible. Revelation 1:1.
The book of Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So this was the revealing. Revelation means to reveal. This is the revealing of Jesus Christ, and he said this is going to show his servants. So let's see what he showed. Let's see what he saw. Verse 14, when he saw Christ.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Does this man right here, no matter where you go, if you look him up on your phone right now, does that man have hair that's white like wool? No, he doesn't. No, he does not have hair white like wool, because wool, that's like what sheeps have, right? Come on.
As white as snow.
It was white because it was wisdom. Wisdom. That's what the white. Come on. Fully white.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
It said his eyes was a flame of fire because Jesus Christ, he drunk wine in moderation. Come on.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
What color is brass? Huh? You don't know? You ever seen a penny before? Copper. What color is copper? It's brown. Is this man like a copper color? No, he's not. But here's the thing. Some people might say, he's a light copper. I don't know. But let's see how descriptive the Bible goes. It says, so his feet were like fine brass. Come on.
As if they burn in a furnace.
But if you take that penny and you put it in a furnace, a hot furnace, is it going to be light brown or is it going to be dark? It's going to be dark. So this image right here is a lie. That's a lie. Jesus Christ, look, we're not saying that was Jesus Christ. That was not Jesus Christ. But what we're saying is that's a more accurate depiction of what he would look like. Because his skin was bronze as if it burned in a furnace. He had hair like wool. This is the lie, Habakkuk 2 and verse 18. This is the lie that is pushed everywhere. Even the cross, like you'll see people praying to the cross and carrying the cross. That's a lie. That's a lie. God said that we're not supposed to worship idols. That's an idol that people have literally created and that they worship. But Jesus Christ, he was a black man. Read that, Habakkuk 2.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 18. What profit the graven image that the maker thereof have graven it?
Right, like the rosemary beads, right? That's a graven image. The rosemary beads, it has this man on there. That's a graven image. God says, what profit is it? It doesn't benefit us. It actually keeps us in oppression. It keeps black and brown people in oppression because we're worshiping people like Christopher Columbus, right? People that look like him. When really we should be worshiping people, we don't bow down and worship, but really we should be looking towards people that look more like us. Everybody else has a God, but we worship their God that they pushed upon us. And if you look on this sign, right here, I think this is the one. You'll see. Come here a little closer. What did they have in their hands? Right here in this picture right here. What were they forcing the other people to do? Get a little closer if you guys see it. They were burning them. They were burning people. They were literally burning your ancestors and forcing them to worship the cross. And they were forcing us to work. They were forcing them to worship the cross. But guess what? Today we do it voluntarily. Today we do it voluntarily. Read it again.
What profit the graven image, the maker thereof who hath graven it, the molten image, and the teacher of lies.
But it's a teacher of lies, because this image, with this image comes white supremacy. And you may not not think that that's a big deal, but it is a big deal. That's white supremacy is the reason why down at the border right now they're separating the children. That's white supremacy, and with that goes along with this image right here. So anytime you go and you see somebody with rosemary beads, you see them with that cross, they're worshiping the same people who are separating the children from their parents. They're worshiping the same oppressor that came over here and slaughtered the Native Americans, that slaughtered the Aztecs, you understand, and took this land from you guys. Literally took the land when you worship that. So when you see it, anybody you see with that cross, get away from that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a teacher of lies. It's not something that's beneficial to us. The thing that's beneficial to us, though, is keeping God's commandments and keeping His laws. You understand that? That's what we need to be doing. We need to be keeping God's laws. Give me the book of Daniel chapter 9 and verse 3. I just want to further explain the image real quick. 10 and 5, I'm sorry. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 5. Because people would say, well, you read that out of Revelations, but you can't find that in the Old Testament. Daniel chapter 10, read that.
The book of Daniel chapter 10 and verse 5. Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with a fine gold of Uphaz. His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass.
He said his arms and his feet were like in color to polished brass. Because Jesus Christ, He was a dark-skinned man. He was a black man. He was not this guy right here that you see pushing around. And here's the thing. Blacks and Hispanics, we're the same people. I don't think you understand Jeremiah 50 and 33. We are literally the same people. We all came from our forefather, who was Jacob. The separation happened. Oh, and I haven't even showed you that. The separation happened when we got over to this side of the earth. But really, blacks and Hispanics, we're the same people. Jeremiah 50, 33.
The book of Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah.
So the children of Israel is talking about what in the Bible was called the Northern Kingdom. That's the Latinos and the Native Indians. They are the children of Israel. And the children of Judah is talking about the so-called blacks, the Haitians, the American blacks, the Jamaicans, the West Indians, right? We're the tribe of Judah. So it's saying blacks and Hispanics. Read it again.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel,
Latino,
and the children of Judah,
black,
were oppressed together.
Where were they?
Were oppressed together.
We are oppressed together. That's why no matter what city or state you go into, in the country, in the world, blacks and Hispanics, Latinos and blacks, we're in the slums and in the ghettos. We're being oppressed. And the Bible says that we are oppressed together. Come on.
And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
The people that put us into slavery, they didn't let us go. And the people that colonized your ancestors, they didn't let you go. And this is what this is showing, is that we're the same people. We're the same people. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? But you go to school, you go around with your friends and all that, there seems like there's a difference between us, because a lot of us, we don't understand this history. We don't understand that the Bible is actually a history book. It's not a book of like when you go to church, they give you encouraging words and all of that kind of stuff and just want to make you feel good. That's one portion of the Bible. But a major part of the Bible is that the Bible is a history book. The Bible actually talks about how your ancestors, because remember I was telling you about how you're from Israel, that's your homeland, right? But how did your people get over to this side of the earth? You ever thought about that? Like we were talking about like Christopher Columbus and how Christopher Columbus, he came over here and your people were already here. Did you know that the history of how your people got to this side of the earth was in the Bible? You didn't know that? I'm going to show you that real quick. 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 40.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
Right, so those 10 tribes is talking about the Latinos and the natives, right? So they were carried as prisoners out of their own land into Assyria, which is over there in, I don't have a map over here.
It's right there. It's right there. Flip that.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, cool. This is perfect. So, read it again.
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea, the king whom Manasseh, the king of Assyria.
The king of Assyria. So at that time, your ancestors was over here in Assyria. Come on.
Led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land.
Right, so before your people came over to this side of the earth, they were over here. Everybody was over here. They were over here in Assyria. Because they broke the commandments, they went into slavery to the Assyrians. Come on.
But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt.
But they said they're going to leave this area and go into a further country where what?
Where never mankind dwelt.
Where what?
Where never mankind dwelt.
Because there was never mankind dwelling over here. Nobody was living over here. So what happened was your ancestors said, we're going to leave this side of the earth and we're going to come down here and we're going to come over here to North and South America. You understand that? We don't?
That they might keep their statues which they had never kept in their own land.
So they left this side of the earth to come over here to North and South America so that way they could keep their statues. Like we were talking about modesty, right? That was a statue that your foremothers always had. The fringes. You see all of us having fringes. Your ancestors, you can see it right down here. They always had fringes. Even when you go to Mexico, you get ponchos. They have fringes on them. That's a statue that was given to us from God. And they came over to this side of the earth in order to keep that statue. Come on.
And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river.
So the Euphrates is over here. They entered into the Euphrates. Come on.
For the Most High did show signs for them and held still the flood.
So after they came out of the Euphrates, they came down the southern coast of Africa and made their way on up South America and then North America. That's how your ancestors got over here. Come on.
Till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
It took them a year and a half to get over here. Come on.
And the same region is called Issachar.
Same region is called Issachar, which is the new land. He actually has a definition of the word Issachar. Read that.
This is the Jewish Encyclopedia. The name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man, in which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses until the time of the restoration, according to 2nd Ezra 13:45. Columbus identified America with this land.
Wait, what? Read that part again.
Columbus identified America with this land.
Columbus identified Issachar. He identified Issachar as this land. That's how Christopher Columbus knew that there was people living on this side of the earth. That's how he knew how to find this area, because your history was in the Bible. The Bible talks about how your ancestors got over here. In school, they'll say, oh yeah, it was the Bering Strait. You heard of the Bering Strait? No, probably not. They don't even teach us. That's what I'm saying. They don't even teach in schools anymore. They don't even really teach. They don't even really teach. They say the Bering Strait, you guys came from up there near Alaska and so on and so forth. In Russia. Yeah. But that's not true. The Bible says that you came out of Africa, out of Israel, or out of Assyria. You came down the Euphrates, down the southern coast of Africa, and then you came and hit South America and North America.
So Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.